Hello, we're playing PUBG. Why am I playing PUBG? I'm susceptible to advertisements and propaganda. A certain bold streamer was playing PUBG, and I've never played PUBG on PC. I've played PUBG Mobile. I've played a lot of PUBG Mobile because it used to be paid on PC and free on the phone, and so I cleaned up a couple lobbies with my boys back in the day on the phone, but that was a long time ago, and this is on PC, so now I get to play like a rat. I play like a complete rat. My playstyle is as follows: land in like a place not right outside of the city, like main zones. I don't know anything about the maps apart from the famous ones. So like I would land like here or here in some random building, pick up a sniper with as big of a long a scope as possible, 8x, 6x, maybe 4x if we're being nice about it. It has to be a DMR or SR, right? And then pick up another gun. That one I'm less picky about. And kind of just camp the edge of a circle, get a couple sniper kills, and then as soon as I give away my position, I walk to get items after 1 or 2 kills and pass on into the next life. Somebody else snipes me. There's always a bigger fish, and I've never been the biggest fish. I've never won a game. Why are we playing in third person? Nobody asked, of course, but I'm just shadowboxing all arguments before they even form. We're playing in third person because I thought PUBG was always third person. Turns out I looked it up. They added first person like 2017 or something because people wanted it, first person only mode, and apparently there's a backlash now. There's like controversy about the fact that they've added third person to the competitive like esports mode, something like this. Anyway, PUBG is a great game because it's a high stakes shooter action. Yeah, also, you're supposed to be doing some moving around and shit, but I don't do that. You know, if they shoot me, they shoot me. What the fuck do I care? I'll just queue up another one. Okay, well, we've got the AK. I don't like to pick up guns just to drop them later. So I'm gonna be rocking with this AK, and that's all I'll have, and that's okay. But maybe the micro Uzi for a second one is not that one. Is also fine. I'll put the red dot sight on this. Anything else? Oh shit, the adrenaline. Sure, I'll put the 2x on this instead and then put the red dot on the other one. Just so things make sense. We need a backpack is what we do need. Okay. I don't know why we were crawling around in the first place. Circle is pretty close to us, and I want that also. I do want that also. I don't know. I'm let's playing PUBG because it's novel to me still. I much prefer the Tommy gun, to be quite honest with you. So we're gonna be rocking that shit. Hopefully we can also get a sniper instead of this AK. Oh shit. No one heard that? It was pretty quiet. Desk pop. I don't think that's what they call it, like in the biz. I don't know where the term came from, quite frankly, but don't worry about it. Unfortunately, I do have to report I have the Charlie Kirk song stuck in my head. It's just the part that gets reposted online, though. Luckily, not like it's not one of those perma brain rot situations. Have I looted every room in this? I must have done. I don't know if I was that thorough, but certainly I was thorough enough. Okay. No sniper, which is a shame. Is there any... Well, first things first. I have a cat that needs to be fed. So what we're going to do is close the door, lie down, and be right back. This is PUBG Real, but it's on like such low settings. I don't blame you for asking. I don't know. There's a decent chunk of back by the way. There's a decent chunk of bots and non-bots. There are real players though. The thing is, because like I don't think there's a single Australian server. Look, latency top left. I have like 100 ping. Hello. I mean, the thing about PUBG's guns is that's awesome is that they all suck. Every single one of PUBG's guns is useless. None of them do anything. That's step one. Unless you're right next to them. Or you're using a sniper from long range. But until then, they're just all... And it's not that they suck, they don't do any damage. It's more of a accuracy thing. What was wrong with this car, by the way? Why did he just ditch this vehicle? There was no reason to swap. In fact, this car is probably better. It's more armored. You know? Something like that. Anyway. I have way too much 9mm. Car is the best weapon, but it's pretty hard. Now unless they're just not paying attention, they'll just move out the way, or they'll be in like a place that's hard to get to by a car. And then you're in trouble. Fuel. I want both of these items, but I don't know why the game was like, no, you can't have them. Okay, this is mine now. We're gonna be treating it well. We're gonna refuel it. Job well done. How far is the circle from us? Pretty far. We have time. Yeah, I would much rather have the SLR. Thank you. It works. Is that a guy in there? What the fuck is going on over there? I'll shoot a couple of bullets at you. I mean, that's what happens if you shoot too much. That's my bad. In fact, I didn't think he would get out of the car, so I held my scope and then I like gave up on it. I mean, that's how PUBG goes, man. That's the beauty of it, is that even if you die instantly, I can't be mad unless I die in like the last 10. And if I die in the last 10, I'm like, I made it to top 10. So that's why PUBG, because I have no expectations, and I don't get mad at it. Danger Zone, I mean, listen, I don't mind Danger Zone. Counter-Strike is not really equipped for Battle Royale. Like, you need to modify it quite a bit for it to make sense. It's fine, but... Yeah, it's true, but the fun part of Battle Royale is kind of the fucked up shooting mechanics of like a Fortnite, or at least fucked up in relation to like CS. CS's mechanics work perfectly for well-designed, reasonable-sized maps. When you start expanding it to like the other shit, you have to start doing weird modifications to it. Like I like it. I kind of like the fact that there's like some degree of like the bullet fall off and this and that. You know, in games like Fortnite, Warzone, this. I feel like it kind of makes sense. Because, like, it's not supposed to be the very perfect. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, where we dropping? I should decide. I need to use the map a lot so that I know where I'm actually like what my path needs to be. Else, one thing I'm bad at in this game is like pathing. You need to get a vehicle. You need to get pathing. You need to know where people are going to be in certain places. You need to know where they're going to be and what you're going to do about that fact. I reckon we go that way. Now, I'm going very far away. And it may be faster to just... I also don't know how to optimally go very far. I don't have glide bound, which is my mistake, to be fair. I also don't see anybody else. Where's everyone going? Okay, there's a vehicle down here, so fuck it, we'll go... Oh, there's a guy. There's a guy down there. Fuck it now. There's two vehicles. We could share, of course. He would kill me. Or I would kill him. Somebody's dying, I think, is the conclusion to this bit. So I'm trying to go that way. But I don't think I'm making it. I know you want me. You know I want ya. Type shit. I just like to press the buttons and wiggle around with this thing. And like glide around. Guy who says he doesn't have the glide button bounced. Yeah, I like gliding. That's my deal. Anyway. We'll be around here. Weirdly, we're in a pretty good point for the circle. I will say. Vector on 6x. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it and not equip it. That's gonna really fuck me. Vector is no fucking like it does not go anywhere, man. By which I mean, what the fuck is the G3, bro? I've never seen this weapon before. I'm good without it, to be honest with you, but that's because I'm hoping for more. If I get enough from this place, I can just stay here the whole time. Of course, it's not the most engaging gameplay. Now, as I said, the Tommy gun's pretty cool, so we're going to be using it. We already have a 6x scope. And this. We do have a vehicle of sorts. I'm going to just build it so I don't have to carry around the bike. We'll put it there. I wonder what somebody who's good at PUBG would say about my gameplay. I don't know. I don't know how bad I am. I'm pretty bad, but I don't know how bad I am, you know? It's interesting. That's valuable. We've been here already. Okay, I've explored all the 3 buildings of this fine establishment I've been found wanting. I guess I may as well pick this shit up. What the fuck else am I gonna do? Fuck it, you get the scope. This is the tiniest baby assault rifle I've ever seen, man. I'll be peppering them lightly, if you don't mind. We built this for some reasons, we may as well use it. My frames are also pretty bad on this. But it's okay. I don't consider it an urgent need. Is it a person? No, that's a snowmobile. I actually do need that. We'll ping it. Another bike, huh? This is a handgun, so we can just add it to our arsenal already. And there we go. We can ditch this fucking shit. Not quite a ladder climbing game, though. It gets a bit of a heavy grab, but what else am I going to do with my inventory space? It's a CZ. That's why I like it, really. I mean, between these, I'm a Dragunov fan, I would say. But, from looking at the stats, there's kind of no reason to choose the Dragunov. So, Erm. And the Deagle is nice and all, but like, don't. Was this just a worse weapon? Smoke grenade is also pretty nice, but I've got a third weapon instead. You know what? We don't need the third weapon. Now that I think of it, I'd much rather have the smoke. That's just more interesting to me. Here we go. We got some stuff. PUBG is one of those games that's just very relaxing until the moment of action, and then you're dead. Or you're not dead, which is also an option sometimes. How does this thing work? Did I get the stuff that's in there? I don't think I did. Dude, this must be so much more fun with people, but like in squads you could like strategize and shit. But I don't got no squads. One day. I could play with people who are in. I guess I don't know where the server's from because there's no like tab to see who's in your lobby situation going on, or if there is, I don't know about it. We're comfortably in the circle. We've got most of what we want. We could do with more. One thing I would was just to utilize the map awareness a little bit. I'll get in this thing. Just so it shows up as a vehicle on my screen. Some noises are going on over there. Third person is great because you can just sneak info. It makes everyone feel like they're cheating. Of course, you never consider the possibility somebody else is using it on you. But anyway, also terrible at the bullet fall of calculations. I need to shoot like 5 bullets before I can zero it in. And even then I don't get it. Where are the bullets coming from? My ears? Okay, well, let's do some driving around. It would be very boring if I just sat there. These guys are straight up here, I think. Hmm. Am I losing my mind? This person was right here. What is all the bullets for? Does he think that was not me? Some shit blow up. Oh, get fucked, buddy. Okay, that's the right thing I wanted to use, for sure. We might say. Oh, he was shooting at my vehicle. I was like, what is he shooting at? Not the worst idea. Unfortunately, you should have killed me. Should have gone for the head, buddy. Now I get 2 bodies to loot. Look at that. Oh, and everyone knows I'm here, of course, but that was sort of given. Ooh, SLR. That's what I have. That's fun. Okay, we can give up this thing for some more of that, I would say. And 8x also. Love that for me. Probably we can honestly just get rid of this entire thing to pick up a smoke grenade or 2 or 3. And I'm thinking start there and then just pick up as many of these as you can hold, but you don't need that many. Oh shit, my bad, y'all. I have an 8x, buddy. It's not gonna be as easy for me as it is for you or whatever. That sounded bad, but I'm just gonna heal from that and hope he doesn't kill me. Oh, my bad. I didn't know you were rocking with that kind of sniper rifle. Would have been a little bit more careful. Shot at maybe a different angle. That's rough. That's rough. But yeah, I don't need to see that shot. I knew what happened there. That's not bad, to be honest with you. A lot of damage, though, at least. Run me my shit, bro. Nope. We still in a match. Sorry, I'm watching Slop. Hmm. Where do we want to go on this one? This map is always a bit confusing to me. It's so green. So green. Such a green map. Hmm. Just go hereabouts, I reckon. Now, if the game was good, it would tell you all this stuff beforehand. There we go. By that I meant like, it would show you. It does show you, I guess. Hopefully nobody else has taken this exact house. Kind of seems like some people are trying to take that exact house, but I was here first. Just remember that. Superman landing. Where the fuck did he go? Am I losing my mind? Did he not follow me in? Bro. Oh shit. I just loot this then normally. You know, this is tense. Some shit going on here. They be firing. Having 3 types of weapons is kind of fucked up. But we have a lot more 762 ammo. So I don't know what to do about this. Could switch to this shit. I've never used this gun before. Fuck this. There we go. Fast ass. Reload on that, bro. This needs to be on the pistol for sure, so that we can hit the button on that. I don't know what the scope this thing comes preloaded with is about, though. 3x would really make sense. I would a Dragonite with a 3x. I kind of prefer a Dragonite with a 3x to this shit, to be honest with you. And you know what? It makes perfect sense. Sorry, buddy. A weapon I know is showed up. And that means this 3x has a home. A natural home. That's more like it. Yeah, we've looted this place out more or less. The question is, where do we go from here? What do we do about this shit? Oh, the circle. Okay, well, probably we just go there for now. Up this hill. The menacing hill. Was there a car for me to take? Downside, of course, is it gives away your location pretty, like, clearly. Upside is you can just get the fuck out of somewhere, which is very important when you're. It also serves as cover. That's another thing that people be forgetting that shit. Uh, Although I'm most pissed off at the fact that they have cars that aren't cars here. Guess I'll just run. A reasonable state of affairs. If you're watching this on YouTube, this must be some of the most, like, podcast here gameplay you've ever seen, man. I'm not even talking about anything specifically. There could be people in this. Or not. Okay. I could have taken the shot there, but I was kind of not so confident. I gotta figure out if he's gonna exit. He's not gonna exit through the same place he came in on. He's probably not gonna see me. Oh, fuck. What a nade! Oh, bro thought he was gonna escape the nade by coming out of here, bro. Oh, God. There's always a bigger fish. That's the thing about PUBG. You kill someone, there's someone behind you. Well, the utility is well placed, I will say that. I think one more and then we'll call it a day. I thought I queued in, yo. There we go. It's more like it. Hmm. Where do we go from here, man? Yeah, I'm thinking we just go that way. Your army base. We can't make it, but we can try. We can make it here, I guess. Nobody else seems to have followed me here. Just good. Oh, there's one guy. And he had a way better drop than me, so we're gonna go ahead and leave. We can do that. Wanna go around. I accidentally muted the master volume, trying to press all these buttons. Okay. For some reason my head just hits that. The guy can't go through. He's allergic to. There's no hitbox squishiness to it at all. That's okay. I'm gonna loot this, I'm gonna grab that, and I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. At least that's a pretty good weapon. There's some aura to Ironsight Sniper, you know. I watched the late epic rap battles of late history. The what's it called? The White Death or something? The sniper from Finland. He's got aura. You have to give him that. Don't crash into this thing just because I drove into it. Like, you don't need to do that on purpose. Yeah, I'm thinking Kar 98K, yo. I'm thinking sniper rifle. I'm thinking holographic sight for a sniper rifle, yo. Now this one can only go burst. there may be a person in here. But we have to do something in this life, so we're gonna go in. I guess I'll use a 2x. It's better than nothing. The self AED is a nice get, but it only really works if you're going up against a long range duel. You need that. Now you're asking me, why are you picking up so many pieces of healing? Because I intend to be taking damage. Okay, that was a weird noise close to me. I'm concerned. There's a healthy amount of concern being felt by me. I may just live here. Seems like best case scenario. I'll take a nade. Nade was pretty good last time because I knew where it was. What the fuck is happening here? Losing my mind, I think. I reckon. Okay, 4x is pretty good. At least given our current circumstance, I reckon a smoke could also fit. I don't know what the levels of helmets mean. I don't know what do they do. Is it better? Presumably it is. Yeah, we don't need all these bandages and all these medikits, but to have the self AED. Yeah, whatever. Half those bandages is enough. We're not going to be surviving enough fights to use all of those. I need a bigger backpack, that's for damn sure. Your effective range is just better, so I think we should just take that. Get rid of all the nades then. Fuck it. Ooh, and a 6x. We do love that. Hmm? Am I hearing things? Sucks to not be able to take all the ammo, but, you know, some things you can probably give up. Is there a fucking water strike going on over there? Or what? I reckon we need the smoke, though. The variety of the utility is often more important. And now you are also fully kitted out. Couldn't have a mag, an extendo mag longer than 8, of course. They fine you for that. Okay. I'm keeping my inventory room open for some interesting things. Hopefully something interesting shows up though. What the fuck? Okay, this was the bodiest bot that's ever bought it, bro. Well, also, you trying to steal my car? Fuck was that? Nothing even interesting in there. Fuel state of this state. Maybe worse than mine. My other one. So there is also one down there. Energy drinks spotted. I need those. I just like to hoard them. Yeah, well, we should not go blindly into that good night, but... Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on. Someone somewhere shooting at me. And there's also this person. Oh, what a fucking shot. Where the fuck am I being shot from? Hello? This is the worst thing about this game. When you're being shot and you don't know where you're being shot from. This one I need to see a death cam. At least I want to know how I died, man. Okay, I didn't hear all that. Okay, so just directly behind me. Also, that death cam was not complete. It didn't show my actual death. There was 2 shots before my death. But I got 1 good shot in that entire game. That's, you know, that's acceptable for a guy like me. I mean, that's enough, I think. I reckon. I know, I tell you what. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, see you next time.